The community of Manatee County in Florida currently faces a possible catastrophe as they sit under a massive state of emergency in the midst of a large leak at the county's wastewater reservoir. However, despite the leaks continuing as of Wednesday, April 7th, the evacuation orders that have been in place since the weekend are now lifted. The reason being that acting Manatee County Advisor Scott Hope said the situation at Piney Point is, quote, very much under control, end quote. Piney Point, once a former phosphate plant, was discovered to have significant leaks this past Friday.
If they were not able to slow down the water coming out of the leak, and you had 480 million gallons of water that would have just seeped into this community, not only would it have devastated homes around the area, the national gas plant that is immediately next to it would have been taken down and would have really destroyed 3 counties worth of energy supply. You also would have had all of this water going into the bays and other fresh water, which is what red tide feeds off of, and we would have had another red tide disaster like we had a couple of years ago.
As the leaks continue, authorities are trying their best to drain the pond in order to prevent the severity of a collapse. Their plan is to drain the water and funnel it into the bay at Port Manatee and Tampa Bay. The Florida Department of Environmental Protection says the water, quote, meets water quality standards for marine waters with the exception of pH, total phosphorus, total nitrogen, and total ammonia nitrogen. It is slightly acidic, but not at a level that is expected to be a concern, end quote. As of right now, Hope said that they have successfully released approximately 180 million gallons of water. The Florida Department of Environmental Protection and the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency are testing the water in the pond and the release. The water quality is still safe, but they will continue to monitor it until the breach is fixed. It should be noted that the leak is not the first time Piney Point has been in danger of collapse. Record rainfall in late 2002 created 280 million gallons of acidic wastewater at the site, which, according to the 2003 EPA news release, quote, triggered an extreme emergency situation by weakening the dikes and threatening to exceed the capacity on site, end quote. For SUTV News, I'm Adam Beam.